Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And today we are going to finish up our holiday mashup collab that is hosted by Jamie over at Charma Budgets. We have been working on this since the beginning of December and I want to bring in a new theme binder in its spot. So let's go ahead and finish up these challenges. We're at the end of most of them anyway. So let's go ahead and finish up these savings so I can reallocate this money to another seeking fund. So hey guys, it is Friday. We have made it. You will see my football savings later on tonight. We're going to do this one first earlier in the day. And yeah, so just stay tuned to that. So this is the Holiday Mashup collab. If this is not your first time here, you've seen me saving this before. And this was 27 creators that came together and we mashed up some holidays. So we may have switched, or not switched, we may have put Easter with Christmas. We may have put Valentine's Day with 4th of July. We just mashed up two holidays, and that was the only requirement that Jamie had for us in order to participate in this collab. So it has been very fun. It has been a lot of savings because we have been using tinies, but today we're not going to roll. We're not going to have prop money. I'm just going to, well, we're not going to have prop coins. We're just going to come in, finish up each challenge, see how much we saved in total, and get ready to bring in a new binder next Friday. So far in my bucket, in my savings bucket, we have $250 saved for the Holiday Mashup collab. So after today, we will have a complete total, and I'll make sure that it's on the screen so that we can see what we saved from the last 8 weeks of the savings challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. This one's from Joe at Aries Journey, and we are finishing this one up. It looks like it only needs $2 to finish it up for a $4 savings challenge. And I do want to color in the final icons because it just lets me know, like, yep, we finished it. It's done. It is finished. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to have enough paper clips to do all this because there's 27 of them, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, so that one is finished. Let's go to budgeting with Kim. And this was a mashup between Halloween and Valentine's Day. I don't know why my brain can't think. So we're going to go ahead and mark off these final 8. And these were 25 cents. And Bestie Kim did a fantastic job with this design. I just love bones, and this skull represents 25-cent prop coins. So we're going to go ahead and grab $2 more. And this should be a $5 savings challenge. Yes. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit easier on myself. We're just going to grab a 5. I want everything to kind of be in order though. Some of these 2s we're going to be putting back. So we'll go just like that. And then we'll put the completely done savings challenges in the back like that. Okay. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Joe. This next one is from Keely's Creations. This is Nicole's savings challenge. And this was a mashup between a Tooth Fairy and Halloween. So this needed $2 to finish this challenge. And this is a $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 savings challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these back, and we will grab a 5 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I wanted to make sure I added that up right. Thank you, Nicole. I was so happy to see all the people that created, you know, the different challenges that they had. Everyone just came up with such awesome ideas. But let me go ahead and grab a different color marker. This is mine, and it's Bunny Gras. This is a mixture between Mardi Gras and Easter. So this one also needs $2 to finish. These were $1 a piece. I had George Washington, and then I had Uncle Santa. George Washington was a mix between I can't think today. Thanksgiving and George Washington's birthday. And then Uncle Santa was 4th of July and Christmas mixed together. So this is a $5 savings challenge as well. And I'm just reducing them down or condensing them down because I want to be able to quickly count up the money and not have a bunch of 1s and 2s. Okay, next is from Anna Banana Budgets. Now, Anna, she got a lot on this one. So we'll worry about that one here in a second. This one, we can go ahead and finish up. And it needs, so these green ones are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 at 25 cents is $2. So 2, 4, and 6 will help us finish this one. And now this one over here, we are going to make these 25 cents a piece. And I do want to finish this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to finish off this challenge. Just go ahead and mark it done. This was a combination between Easter and Christmas. Has the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus mixed together. This was such an awesome concept to come up with. I don't know how Jamie got this in her pretty little head that, you know, this was a thing to do. It just goes to show you how creative everybody is, because I know I wouldn't have thought of this at all. My mind don't work like that. Half the time my mind, it ain't working now. I think it's because I'm sleepy. But when am I not sleepy? It's very, very rare I'm not sleepy. I'm always sleepy. Okay, this next one is from Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets. These are 50 cents a piece, and we need $2 to finish up this one. Now, usually we would bring in, so $4 for this one. Usually I would bring in about $30 per week. And I think this is about $30 to finish up these challenges. If not, it's probably between $30 to $40. But all I'm going to do, honestly, is just transfer this over into my Holiday Mashup Collab bucket in my high yield savings, and just leave it in there until I need it for something, and then I'll reallocate it to the, you know, other sinking funds. This next one's from Amy by Nature, and we need to finish up this one. We already finished this one. That's why it's paper clipped on here. And these are 25 cents a piece. So we're going to go ahead and shade in these final 8. We'll give this $2 and finish off this challenge. I think I really need to turn that heat off. That's probably what the problem is, because I have the heat blasting in here and it's making me crazy sleepy. All right, so let's see what we have in total between these final 3 challenges: 5, 7, 9, and 10. I wasn't sure if we were going to use any 10s today, but I pulled some over, and thank goodness I did. Okay, that was Amy's, and next up is from Boss Babe Budgets. This is Deborah's Savings Challenge. Each one of these are saving us $1, so we need 3 for this one. And this is an $8 savings challenge. That's really cute. That was a mashup between Cupid from Valentine's Day and the leprechaun from St. Patrick's Day. Okay. That's Boss Babe Budgets. And next is On from Craft and Budget with On. This is her Martin Luther King and Valentine's Day mashup. This only needs $2 because these are 25 cents to finish. So this is a $5 savings challenge. Just go ahead and put this 2 in this one back and grab a 5. And that is a finished challenge. I cannot wait to see what we have saved in total in this collab. It's going to be insane. I thought it would be like $225, but now I'm thinking it's probably going to be closer to maybe $325, $350. So I did budget to have to transfer another 100 just in case. So hopefully that's enough. Okay, this next one's from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. And this mashup is between Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. So let's go ahead and mark off these final 4 clovers for $2. And this is a $4 savings challenge. And that finishes up Dawn's challenges. I am definitely going to have to pull down more of my paper clips. I like the ones that are really small because it just keeps it easier to handle. So we'll just pull a bunch of these out. I think we're going to need a bunch because we're only on number 10. And there was 27 creators. I think the only one that's not in here is Becca, because she did one and we already finished hers. Okay, next is Blue Kiwi Budgets. This is Lacey's challenge, and it only needed $1 to finish this. This is a $8 savings challenge. Awesome. This is a mashup between Easter and St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Lacey. And I think for the introduction for the next 2 binders that I'm going to bring in for February. So the binder that's going to replace football and the binder that's going to replace this one, we're going to do tinies with. I think honestly I stretched myself quite thin last month by doing too many mini type challenges and not doing more tinies. And yeah, I was telling another creator, I can't even remember who it was, but you put all this money in a savings and it's like, wait, I gotta go grab groceries. I need to go to Costco. I need to do all these things. And my money's tied up in a savings challenge, or a bucket, I should say. So I definitely don't want to do that for February. I think I put way too much money towards savings and now I need to spend it. So we'll at least spend it on, like stuff at Costco, not necessarily I'm going shopping for clothes or anything, but just stuff that we need. This next one's from Panda at Pandyland, and we crossed off these final 4 icons. And, ooh, what is this saving us? I don't think I have enough money in here. This was supposed to be a what's this, right? $4 savings challenge. So these 2 were 50. So $1.50 plus this 50 is $2. Because remember, when we were saving in these, we weren't putting the prop coins in the envelope with the challenge. We were only putting whole dollars. This next one's from Beth at Cat Lady Budgets, and it already has 2. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and finish off these final 8 for $2. And I think Walmart just delivered my groceries. So once this is over, I'm going to go and get that stuff off the front porch. I am pre-recording, so it's not Friday. It'll be Friday when you see it, but it's not Friday right now with me recording. So this time on Friday, I should be, I don't know, pre-recording for the following week, I'm guessing. So, all right, this is weekly budgets, and we only needed 50 cents for here. And this was a $1, $2, and $3 savings challenge, so we'll grab $1. So these final 2 icons right here were 50 cents. All of these were 25 up at the top. All right, number 18 was Budget by Camilla. And this was her mashup between the Grinch and Easter Bunny and the Easter Bunny. This only needed $2 to finish because these are 25 cents a piece. It would be really neat to save, reprint these and save them for the actual holiday that they were mashed up for. So this would be a good savings for Easter or Christmas. Just something to think about. All right, next is number 19, and it's from Susan at Wimble Ridge. We had a few of hers to finish. So these are already done. And then we are going to come in and mark off these final 4 for $2. All right, so let's grab, we do have a 2 right here. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 5 for these final 3 final 3 challenges. Okay. I didn't think we were going to need many 10s, but this next one is from Brittany at Budgeting with a Ginger. We only need these final 2 spots right here, which are 50 cents a piece. I'm just going to grab my silver marker and mark off those final 2. And we'll grab $1. And this was a $3 savings challenge because these 2 were 50 cents, and these 4 along the sides were for 25 cents. So $1, $2, and the 2 50 cents will make it for 3. All right, number 23 is from Courtney at the Millennial Saver. And let's see how many of hers we have to finish up. So this one's already finished. We have this one here, and they're 50 cents a piece. So $2 more coming into here. So guys, I know it'll be me just telling you guys here shortly how much, but I'm wondering how much you think we've saved in these so far. Like I said, I saved $325 to $350. I did not pre-count. I honestly don't know how much is going to be our total savings, but I would think it was close to that. This next one's from Jamie at Charmer Budgets, and she's our host. This is a mix-up between a Tooth Fairy and Easter Bunny. And we need, these are 50 cents a piece, 51, 52, and $53. So 50 cents and then $3. $3 coming into here. So 3 and 3 would be 6 in total savings. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 50 cents would make 6. There we go. All right, number 25 is Tarot Lifted Up and Living. And this was her mix-up between Halloween and the Tooth Fairy. We only needed 2 more icons to finish this one off for 50 cents a piece. So this is a $1, $2, $3, and $4 savings challenge from Tara. She's awesome. She just got back from Mexico not too long ago on a nice long winter vacation. And our last one is Laura Bell. I knew Laura Bell was going to need some money because she made quite a few challenges for us. This one is finished for $5. These are 50 cents a piece. So 51, 50, $2, 50, and $3. So $3 coming in here. That would make this one a 5 now. Is there a 5 in here? Yes. And then these two together would make a 10. Okay, so we did need a couple 10s. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and pull our done challenges out. This is the exciting part, figuring out how much we saved. So I think I'm going to speed through this part. I'm going to divvy up, you know, our 1s, 5s, 10s, and 2s over here, and then we'll count up what we had to save in order to finish up this collab. All right, guys, give me a second, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I have unclipped all the money, put it together, sorted it out from the challenges, and we're going to go ahead and add up what we have in total for our Holiday Mashup collab. So $250 already in our high yield savings and our bucket for that challenge, I should say. So let's go ahead and add up what we have for, I wish it was $2,500. For what we saved today. So let me get that glare out of your way. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So all in all, in our Holiday Mashup collab, we have saved $374 in this savings challenge. So that's about what I thought it was going to, well, it's a little over what I thought it was going to be. Originally, like I said, I thought it was going to be $200 to $225, and we saved an additional about $150 on top of what I thought it was going to be. So awesome. And that was, y'all, that was 50-cent prop coins and a few dollar bills, $100. What is wrong with me? A few dollar prop coins mixed in. That's it. Over the last 8 weeks, this is what you can do with prop coins. Absolutely. Now, granted, was I bringing in like $30, $40 per week? Of course I was. But look at what you can save. Even if you just bring $5 a week, $10 a week, $2 a week, it all adds up, especially over time. So this can be done. We are going to be doing a lot more tinies on this channel, especially in the month of February. I am going to scale back away from some of the heavier challenges, except for my yearlies. The yearlies have to stay the way they are. I may even scale back a little bit on my winter binder, but we'll see. I do have, I do include in those savings that $500 that goes into our American funds for our Roth IRA. So that is also factored in too. Even though we never really see that money, it's still savings at the end of the day because it's saving for our retirement. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this channel. I will release the football savings challenges later on tonight where we finish those up. And then tomorrow we will get into our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges for 2026. I love you so much. Have a fantastic Friday. Take care. Be safe. Love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.